2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putts. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry.
That was wonderfully done. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Looking good.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Well, that's a handy shot. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for 4th place. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. It's time for a one-shotter. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
We can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
This player is putting for fun.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Currently 5 under for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Ooh. Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. That's brilliant out of the sand. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
They've holed it. That's very gutsy.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
It's on a great line. And there it is.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Tracking. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's tidy. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
11 feet to the cup. That's frustrating.
Putting for birdie here.
Oh, what a stroke. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
This is a par putt. Oh, so close.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Going with the 8-iron here. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Now, 2 shots up after that one. Time to face a par 4 now. He's playing the draw here. Second shot here on the 14th.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This looks good. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. He sits in first position. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. This one might roll into the rough.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Oh, I'm gonna to flag, Bahamas flag, Bhutan flag, Japan flag, Isle of Man.
What's up, Kalis?
Don't deny him.
How's it going, brother, with your
Well,
flags?
nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Get in
This
the hole.
one is chewing fiber.
Get in the hole. Oh,
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Time to face a par 4.
That dog will hunt.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another. It starts off on a good line.
Oh, well played. Back-to-back birdies never hurt Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass. 4 right.
The equation's pretty simple. Chip this in and win the tournament. How close was that to going down? And this putt for the tournament. Hey, nice looking line. And that'll do it. Holds it for the win.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Oh, listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, well, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now it...
Oh, beauty! An eagle! And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
He's currently tied for 11th. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Attaboy, good shot. From around 170 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
That one should find the surface.
A wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie here at the second.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Currently at -3 for the round.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing out these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And now 4 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here on the 4th. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
And this putt to move into a share of first place.
Ouch, that hurts. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
just one off the lead after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot, as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Needs this one to kick right. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently in a share of top spot. This hole here is a par 4. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That's heading into the rough, I think. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Great looking shot, this. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. This putt is about 8 feet. Just didn't drop. Putting for par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Just needs this one to kick right. Good shot there. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
This really looks good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, the players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Well, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those trees come into play, bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. From around 120 yards here.
A tidy looking shot, that one.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Well done.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 13th. This is from miles away.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
You like that, didn't you? From around 220 yards. Going with the hybrid. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water.
Time now for the 4th shot.
A bit wild on approach there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. On the tee of a par 3.
That double bogey on the last hole, well, it's going to leave a mark. There's no doubt about it.
Choosing the 9-iron here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. This putt to get to double digits under the card. This one's tracking. And yet another putt drops, so now 10 under par heading down the stretch.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Should find the green here. That got a little out of control, I think.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Yes! Hold it!
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Wonderful shot. Now 4 shots up after that hole. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Wow, that was just striped.
And how's that ball lying?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Ooh, that almost went down. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Hold it. That's another victory. Hats off to them.
Absolutely. All tournament long, they just played outstanding golf. Hats off to them.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beem. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.